Alright, tubes, morning. It is, we just got back to Barcelona and about ready to start our second cruise, so we gotta leave and then come back to the same ship. But, yeah, here we are in Barcelona. Take a gander. See everything in the background. So, see people, they're getting all their luggage. People are getting off the ship, saying goodbye to them. But, yeah. So today, we're going to actually do some of the big things in Barcelona. We're going to see the big church, and I don't know. You will see, though, with me. It's supposed to be the most spectacular church in the freaking world. So, Gaudi made it. Or they're still building it. They've been building it for what? How long have they been building that church for? Another, like, I don't know, it's like 200 freaking years. It's ridiculous. Anyway, they're still working on it. Alright, guys, so stay tuned. Bam! It's coming. Okay, so we're getting off the ship to do our thing, but everybody else is leaving. It's kind of weird. I've never been on a ship where we didn't have to get off and everybody else did, so. Alright. Stay tuned. Coming up. Alright, so what is this? This is
Casa Batillo.
Casa Batillo. Gaudi. Oh. Pretty cool. Alright.
It makes the mosaic tile in your bathroom look like child's play. Look at all that.
I know.
The whole freaking building.
Yeah. The whole building up there is all
crushed tile.
Yeah, you should do that to the exterior of your house, Jeff, what you did in your bathroom. It seems like it could be done. I think Don would like that.
Yeah, I think a week or two.
Yeah.
Hey, give or take.
Take a week or two. I don't know, that building looks like Gaudi.
Crazy.
Alright.
It's saying to add a credit card and I don't.
Well, I'm sitting in front of the Gaudi building here, but as I'm looking around the Gaudi, looking at some of the other architecture, it's pretty cool.
Look at this. Barcelona now.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty cool the way they do things in here. Alright, until we get to the good stuff. Alright. This is our tour guide.
So my goal is that I just want to just give you tons of information so in 2 hours my number, I want I want to just build a little bit of a narrative.
Okay, so we're going into this house of Gaudi that he built. And the outside. Alright, so we're gonna get in line here and go in. Alright, as soon as I get in, I'll start filming again.
I may ask, does someone need to use the elevator on our tour? Someone needs to use the elevator, no worries. Always plan access. But just let me know that times so that I can speak around you and they can be identified as elevator users. That makes your job a lot easier, okay? So, then right here in the entrance, of course, we have a stair for the renters because we're going to take the stairs for the owners, okay? It has the door in this cabin. Everything is going to be curvy. There's no straight lines in our nouveau. Our nouveau is nature, and nature happens to be curvy. That was first civil construction. Now, the oldest stuff is nature growing in the area, so probably has to be sense. There was these flowers growing there, right? Marigolds, calendulas, lilies, all Mediterranean forest. Of course, we see the backbone of the dragon we saw on the very rooftop, right? And also we see this host of architectural hangers. As you can see, these are for hanging tapestry or paintings or, I mean, who's going to reach out there? Not even the tallest people in the city, right? Not even the tallest organ in the city. we have a lot more to see. We're going to go out. Okay, there's no rush. You get to see here, of course, the private staircase just leading us first floor. Just leading to the owners. And of course, the very first thing we'll find is the space is Mr. Mendo's office. Right? You will get your people coming here to your apartment building. They rent enough money. You're renting 9 units. You own the entire building. The perfect street. The most expensive street will be playing on the Barcelona. Okay? 40,000. So why? This is an expensive street. Because it's close enough to the old city to be convenient, but it's not in the old city, so you get a lot more ventilation, a lot more breeze, nature, trees, right? You can understand that the old city that was a real mess. Because the old city was overcrowded. It reached at 1.9 times the population density of London. It also was severely beautiful woodworks on the windows, with all the beautiful stained glass on it. We find a beautiful chandelier, and of course more and more books and hang paintings, stage history, and so. I love especially the fireplace. Can you see what a beautiful fireplace? Well, this fireplace is shaped like something in nature wouldn't shape us. Beautiful Super. What is that? It was a bit like this, you know, this for the windows, the windows were like, wow, so beautiful. It was something for the relax up the road. The minute the lady passes away, Mrs. Gimon, aka Mrs. Mila, hire a guy to strap it up the ceiling. Someone came with a pallet and well, that's a beautiful window. But ideally should be a balcony, right? So you can show your wealth and say, hey, I'm richer than you. I make more money than you. No, basically that's a place to show off, right? You want to make sure your wealth is visible. That's why I have this beautiful facade facing out. And most of the yes. You see all the systems that are weights. They were for sewing, for knitting, for reading. Remember at that time, the light was not yet that bright. So you needed source of natural light for certain things, certain activities. Yeah, but look at the little stage here on the left. You know, you picture a guy doing a little jazz, you know, right here. But that was a little sacristy. It was a place for local religious service without having to go, you know, having a priest coming to you instead of you going to church, to a chapel, to a cathedral. So if you live here, you're not expected to go to any around the church. You must go to the cathedrals, right? At the top of the line of churches. If you go down this way, we'll find here the stairs will lead out later to the rooftop, where the stairs will be taken. But the idea of a light well is to bring light and ventilation to the entire apartment building. So we have these windows, of course, for a lot of light. But most importantly, this is getting a little stuffy. How do you open? You can take a seat. We'll get some croquetas, some patatas bravas, we'll make a cava sangria. You will drop it here. We'll try to make cava sangria. I promise. It's that good. It doesn't matter, is it? But you will see that next to the patio is a bit of a mess because we have to call very from below. Is that a good place for a home? Why do we have to call right from the door? Because remember, this is not a building built from scratch. We have recycled a building structure. So maybe there was a wall right here, and you cannot just ignore structure. And we have a lot of people behind us, so I wouldn't like you to miss a chance to take that great photo. He's just doing it on this beautiful office right here. People get the back of it. Take a beautiful photo. So if you want to do a line, help one another, I need a bit of content, okay? You can do that. experiment, we have a long line of well, early Korean group that we always get in Casa Bello. Okay, so these people love photos. Okay, so this hope to get your photos.
Alright. Look at that. It's cool, I didn't even see it.
Little hidden gem there.
Little hidden gem. Hidden gem.
Take that really cool photo if you are into this kind of photos, right? Of course, the balcony looks like a kitchenette. This is like a sailing ship, like a kite ship, right? A little bit closer, familiar. Now, of course, we're going to go up the stairs, right? If someone has rethink the option of the elevator, feel like using the elevator, you want to use the elevator, whenever you feel like, okay, now let me know because I need to tell the agent so they can listen to the elevator. Are you ready? But almost on every door, all these little shops you can open and close. Right? So the idea was to have the light. So it's cool. It absorbs the light, and the light reflects the light. Yes. How about the size of the window? They go the shadow. I always have to say this, the shadow. Right? They go increasing from small windows to larger windows. Why? Because up there you need as much light. You're right by the terrace. And down here, you are there on the second floor. You need a lot of light. Solution. Smaller windows, bigger windows, more blue, more light. Make sense? It was genius, wasn't it? Come here, there. Take a photo. As we go out, we have many, many more chances to take a photo. Okay? And I'm going through a vision that this is not our
Alright.
okay? It is just a vision. And I'm going to stand here.
This building just goes up and up and up. Crazy. It's another one.
They project a water cascading down our ears. It's a mild, projection effect. It's really, really neat. You will see that all the houses, all the apartments, do not have a number. Like where I live on the third floor, first door. In this case, you will say, I live on the third floor, door E, or door E.
Just keep going up and up. Alright.
Say someone have been renting an apartment and living full time in my Casa Bello. Not anymore. At Casa Bello, the road is still creating the same number of wages and more tenants. Okay? They can control rent for their apartment. You would have rented for servants or used for laundry. I think we need to do a laundry room. So there is no more any other laundry room. Okay? And of course, if you may hang your clothes right here to get dry, you can have some shafts open to the sexual ventilation. Visual. Looking there before they go. I'm waiting for you on the next
All right.
one. Now, you step in. NFTs that have sold for a lot of money, millions of euros, of course. And also, there's either African in Turkey or like this one. That through AI and different images, they create all these visual, art interventions. Fantastic, as you can see. This one they do always something different. They did not that long ago one exhibit about the reconstruction of Casa Bello in the 90s. Bear in mind that in the 80s this place was completely forgotten. No one was actually coming here. This was just offices. the last part of the tour, we'll go into a room. We'll have lots of projections all around with a AI-generated show that the
Kinda weird.
It's an immersive experience. I'm gonna give you all the details as we get down there. But if
It's like my
you
stomach
don't feel
after
comfortable in a room with no visual,
too many
inputs,
tacos.
you know what happens. Okay.
Look at that.
Now we go